We gold. What's going on, everybody? So I'm in a different spot, as you can see. Get this chair sinks a lot more than I anticipated it would. How weird. How weird. Nonetheless, I'm using... Hey, Lena. Hey, Gemma. I'm using a new setup, so I apologize if stuff ain't so rad and doing a mobile setup thing. Good to see everybody. Cheers. Happy Monday. What's going on, Davis? All right, let's just get situated. Let's get situated. Hey, Zool, what's up? Patricia's here too. Hey, I'm putting my feet up. I'm getting all comfy. So this one is. Let me just angle this here, which then lets me get this here. Okay, so I got my phone set up on a tripod, and I'm holding the MacBook here to try and read the comment room, because my phone, man, I swear I must be getting old. Davis, Lena, Zool, Patricia, Gemma, what is going on? As we just get more people in the room here, saying hi to everybody. Is the audio good? I'm using the lapel mic. I hope the audio is rad. And I'm using the backdrop of the city of Vancouver tonight, as Janelle and I are in Vancouver celebrating something. So I hope everybody is all good. I hope everybody's all good. That's what they say, right? All right, trying to get this. Audio is good. Thank you, Lena. Lena, yes, I know it's your birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday, Lena. To a lot of us, it's probably your birthday right now because of the time change and whatnot. But happy birthday either way. That's rad, Gemma. Janelle and I as well. We went for a walk around the ocean. Well, not around the ocean. Can you imagine how long a walk that would be? But we went for a walk near the ocean today, somewhere called Sunset Beach. That was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm scrolling through as fast as I can to read everybody's things. Davis, yes, I saw your email just before I went live, my friend. I will read it after we're done here, because I have to use my phone to get that stuff done. Patricia, it's good to see you, by the way. Hope you're rad. Hope everybody's rad. You guys know how I roll and stuff. And that's actually a rad place to put the drink, I think. Full disclosure, I woke up from a nap about 10 minutes before this. Janelle, before everything got all crazy and stuff, Janelle used to work just around down here. So she was showing me everywhere, and it's insane how far everything is for walking. It's just insane how much walking is involved around here. Rocking out to music. That's good. That's good. We're also streaming on the Facebook page tonight, so welcome all the Facebook people. Hope you are well, too. Some of the students in there. And just before we jumped on, hey, John Morgan's in the house. John, I got your email earlier as well. Good to hear from you. Maybe not tomorrow, Lena, but definitely Wednesday, I hope. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Welcome into the chat, of course. Of course. Welcome. Good old Patricia. Good old Patricia. We made you OG status, didn't we? I hope we did. It's my goal anyway. My true hope. So today, Janelle and I have been walking all around the city of Vancouver. We're out here just kind of chilling out and celebrating a thing that's cool to us. But I mean, not really anything needs to be mentioned, I guess, because it's not super epic to anybody. Thinking about me because of snow? Aw, thanks, bud. I love snow. We're here at a classy hotel. A classy hotel in Vancouver. I want to talk about something that I'm a little worried because I might date myself here, but something that came up on my YouTube feed just before I was going live because I was sitting here making sure everything was working, just kind of scrolling through some videos. One of the things that was so crazy was John making jokes. Yes, they let me in, John. I actually made friends with the concierge. He was a very nice guy named Marvin. Shout out, Marvin, if you're around, buddy. Marvin's a cool dude. I liked him a lot. I was watching some of these MTV Crib videos. Do you guys remember those? I hope I'm not the only one that remembers them. Back in the day when like rock stars and movie stars would let you into, I guess it's mostly rock stars actually, they would let MTV follow them around. I know there's a lot of controversy with a lot of people that use like fake places, but man, I was watching the Rob Zombie one. It's probably like the 8th time I've seen the Rob Zombie one. But man, they live in such crazy places. Janelle and I are staying in this area of Vancouver that's still classy and stuff, but it has a lot of the 100 and 150-year-old houses and stuff, so the architecture's rad, right? Super into that stuff, so we're just walking around. There's a really epic church cathedral I want to try and go visit tomorrow, but with everything in the world, they're obviously shut down for the most part. But still worth it. Still worth it. Hey, Rose. Good to see you. I know some of you are saying stuff in the chat. I'm doing my best to read it, but my screens aren't super set up like they are at my home setup. So I apologize if I missed one of your comments. I do apologize for that. But yeah, this is the city of Vancouver out beside me. Guys, we are facing... No idea. No idea. I was going to try and sound really smart. I have no idea what direction this is. I'm reasonably sure that's Hornby Street, though. I don't know. I know nothing. I'm so out of my element. Yeah, John, we're grateful for that, actually. We're pretty grateful for that. It's, for the most part, it is open, yeah. It's still weird, but you know, it is what, take it day by day, I guess. Yes, Rebecca, I am facing that way. You guys are You guys remember that Simpsons episode when they were like, I'm directly under the sun now? It was funny. Hey, good stuff, Michelle. Good stuff. So first of all, let's get the main stuff out of the way. Obviously, thank you ever so much, you guys, for 44,000 subscribers. I remember last week we were celebrating 43,000, and I said thank you for that. How the hell did I get 1,000 in a week? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And the fact that you guys, so many of you are regularly back in these live streams, and it gets more and more busy every week, which is just awesome. It's so much fun. John, I have not heard of them. Lords of the Trident? Have not heard of them. I have not. And for anyone joining the room right now, we're also streaming on Facebook. I think I said this. So, hey, Facebook chaps, what's going down? What's going down? Sorry, reading comments as we go. Thank you so much, guys. 44,000 subs. I can't believe this channel is growing like it is. I'm so jacked. I do not like to speak in code, but I do have a lot of great plans for this channel and a lot of cool things that we're doing. We're actually building another full-fledged studio at the YouTube studio at the Academy right now, trying to get that all situated. We had a weird thing happen with the paint I'd never seen before where it seemed to bubble out. So I've been Googling frantically, trying to figure out how to get that fixed. I think Janelle looked and she thinks we just have to sand it down, prime, and then repaint. And then a whole new lesson thing is coming for that. Hagane out of Japan. Sick. Well, Davis, where we are right now in Vancouver, Janelle and I were walking all around, and we hit up a lot of streets that had some cherry blossoms on them, and it's getting me reminiscent of Japan. I really want to go back there, dude. Like, I really want to go back to Japan. That's where I've been at all day today. Cool. From Norway. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you. Good to see you, Nicole. And I don't want to forget anybody in the live stream from YouTube. From Facebook. Thanks for joining in on the Facebook page. I don't have my multi-screen set up, so it's not letting me see the chat menu from the Facebook page if you're in there commenting. I'm doing my best to flip back and forth. I do apologize, but welcome nonetheless, my friends. Everybody's welcome. Looks like Nick, you're in here. Nick, good to see you, brother. It does not alert me. Apologize. It does not alert me that there's any comments going on. So, on the Facebook side. Apparently, Nick is hiding from his wife. So, let's all just shh. Oh, man. Hey, Susan. Good to see you. Patricia, I did get your new music suggestion. I did. Actually, my video for, what was it? The video for They May Be Giants actually just got blocked, I think. I got an email out of nowhere. Apparently it just got totally decimated, which I was surprised. It didn't have a lot of views, so I didn't think it was getting any traction, but it was enough that they absolutely decimated that one. So I hope it's still up, but we'll see. Yeah, no kidding, Gemma. God, I don't know what it was about Japan. I miss it so much, and now my language is a lot better. So Janelle and I have been talking about it all day. Just the millisecond we're able to actually travel again, I think that's going to be an option. Apparently Nick is hiding from his wife. That's impressive, Nick. I have not watched any Superfruit videos yet. No, I have not. Right, John? I don't know. I kind of figured, I talked to a couple mentors about this, because I do have mentors. We never really talked about this, but I do have mentors and stuff that I get advice from time and time again, and one of the things I'm going to do is just not pay attention to the numbers and just power through. If something gets blocked, it gets blocked, and move on. Even the Patreon page has been weird lately. I've tried to upload to the Patreon page, and it just stays stuck on that refresh wheel forever. It's so odd right now, man. Thanks, Nicole. I think we're all going to try our best to keep safe. That's the goal, anyway. Oh, you like the cover of Gold, or the reaction to Gold? Thanks, Michelle. That was a lot of fun, that one. That was fun. And the Kevin one was cool. Down, right? That's the name of it. It's really, really good. Actually, John, if you're still with us, John, say hey for a sec. I want to talk to you specifically. I find Canadians oftenly, instead of saying specifically, we often say pacifically, which is a very weird thing to say. Just like we often forget the T in internet. We say internet, which is neat. Yeah, Michelle, I'm looking into it right now. The thing about Vimeo is it costs money, right? They limit me. They limit me to how many videos and whatnot I can upload, so it's very weird. Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah, solid advice there, too. Yeah, Susan, you laughed at my opera, too, huh? Yeah, I think that was the first time I was actually solidly paying attention to Dimash. I think I'd done 2 videos at that point, and oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What's a wheel, Zool? I don't think we've discovered that yet. No spoilers. Let's check out on Nick, who's hiding on his wife. Nick, you're still with us, bud? Hey, Arca's here. What's up, buddy? John Morgan, I want to talk directly to you, my friend, because we often talk about bands every week and stuff. It reminded me, because I did the Kevin song Down, the cover that he did. I want you to look into a band called Down. John, it's such a good band, dude. Real stoner metal stuff, too, so it won't be as so aggressive as the stuff I typically recommend to you, because I just want to hear you be like, no. Oh, man, that'd be so great. One day, John will be a death metal head. One day. But you might really, really, really like Down, John. They're super good, dude. Check out album Nola. My favorite song is New Orleans is a Dying Whore, but there's other great songs like Stone the Crow. That's probably the one I'm going to tell you to listen to. Stone the Crow, Bury Me in Smoke. Temptations Wings is really good. Honestly, dude, the whole track, Nola, the whole album Nola is great. They're from New Orleans. Seriously, John, they're like, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. Spoiler, it's the singer of Pantera. When he left Pantera, he went off and formed 2 bands. He formed Superjoint Ritual, which you won't like. I'll tell you right now, you won't like. Although their album Use Once and Destroy is pretty good. But the second band he formed is Down, and just lights out rad material, man. Lights out rad material. Like, even just saying it now, I kind of want to, like, listen to some Down right now. Janelle, that's the shitty thing, is Janelle doesn't let me listen to anything I like on our road trips. She hides under this guise of like, this is songs we'll both like. And it's not actually, that's my impression of Janelle. It's pretty flawless. That and stuffing my face full of spaghetti when I'm allowed. There's that too. Hey, Lena. Sorry, I'm behind. Yeah, honestly, anybody in this room here that wants to check out Down, I don't think you'll be... Zool, you got to back me on this one, right? Like, Zool knows about Down, I bet. I feel like Zool is like my dude for the death metals. I feel like that's Zool's and my bond right there. Hey, Borg, good to see you. Kevin is really good, Nick. Kevin is really good. And apparently speaks fluent Chinese, or Mandarin, I should be specific. But of course he does. I think I said in the reaction video, and then he saves puppies from burning buildings and stuff. I don't know. On his weekends. Kevin's so great, he doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the world down. Yeah, okay. Redamdiculous. That's a perfect word. Okay, I agree, Rose. Davis, I got a band for you to check out. Have you heard of the band Alter Bridge? That's a really good hard rock band. And actually, you too, John. John, have you heard that band? That's a sick band. Like, ask yourself, this is kind of a douchey thing to say, but ask yourself what would happen if Creed got a good singer. Kind of a dickhead thing to say, but it's basically Creed with, like, the greatest singer in rock, Miles Kennedy. Like, let's call it what it is, guys. Miles Kennedy's legit. Absolutely legit. Love that guy. Like, oh my God. Alter Bridge is so sick. Up until about 2 years ago, I would have said Mark Tremonti is an underrated guitar player, but I think now he's actually getting super recognition, which is really rad. Yeah, Gemma, don't talk physics. I can't keep up with physics. I'm a guitar player. Newton's third law is Wheedly Wheedlies. That's what I'm gonna. Oh yeah, John, you know about that. Okay, cool. Yeah, Davis too. All right. See, Zool, you got my back. Zool's got my back. Okay, Patricia, you're asking me, is Vancouver heavy in museums and art and architecture and history? You and your mom are thinking of going on a vacation there when things are a little more under control. So here's the thing, Patricia. There is a terrible, terrible word to describe this place, which is people use it almost as a colloquialism, which is they call it Vancouver, and they ask you to come here and like see stuff. But the reality is there's like a crap ton of space in the city of Vancouver that isn't just Vancouver. It spreads multiple cities out, right? So that's the issue. So look into stuff like the Fraser Valley, and you'll see a variety of things within driving distance. Like you can rent a car, and it's way less than 50 miles or 100 kilometers if you're Canadian. There's a lot of stuff around. So yeah, if that answers your question. There's so much stuff to see and do. Capilano Suspension Bridge, Grouse Mountain, the Vancouver museums, which they call the Vancouver Museum, but it's not actually in Vancouver. There's lots of stuff to see. Janelle and I have been here for a couple of days, and we're not even going to get to see everything, so that's pretty cool. And we're locals, so there's that too. But what people call Vancouver, what I'm trying to say, is kind of like a blanket effect for multiple suburban towns and other cities around as well. I hope that helps. Yeah, Gemma knows. Shall not lay on the whammy bar. So fun fact for the guitar nerds in here, I actually hate Floyd Rose bridges right now. They've always frustrated me. Restringing my guitars can take like half an hour while I'm trying to get the spring tension to work. It's unbelievably frustrating. So I actually don't use Floyd Rose's, which is the whammy bar. So I actually don't even use them. Yeah, Patricia, fire me an email if you're thinking of coming out here, because I know a lot of people in the tourism industry, and I can get them to touch base with you, maybe even help you plan like a vacation with you and your mom. Yeah, give me a couple months out of when you're thinking of coming, and I'll hook you up. Just fire me an email. The classic email is fine. And yeah, that goes for any of you guys that want to come visit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Yeah, it's so crazy. So yeah. This is for a bare bones setup, this is kind of fun actually. They got the camera right here, chilling here with the MacBook reading comments. This is dope. This is City Vancouver right out here. I'm not really a big city guy, but there is a certain beauty to all the lights and whatnot for sure. Yeah, John, I'm calling a classic email. This is the I'll type it in here. Reactions at thetemple.ca. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Apparently Nick's wife has found him. Rebecca, I don't know. Is it Windsor? Is it Windsor? I feel like it's Windsor. Hey, Ethan, welcome to the live stream, my friend. I actually, I did, and one got instantly blocked, taken down, threatened with copyright strike. I did, what was it? What was that one? I think it was Mary Did You Know, actually. I did Mary Did You Know, and it got just obliterated instantly, like really fast. It was crazy to me. Couldn't believe it. Oh, Rose, you want to go to Western Canada? Yeah, BC's the place to go, 100%. This whole province is insane. Absolutely insane. You should come check it out one day. Again, Rose, just hit me an email before you're heading out, and I'll put you in touch with some people that could absolutely show you around. They do destroy you on the prices at some of the attractions, though. I'm sure everybody kind of knows that whenever you travel anywhere, but there's a lot of wicked things out here, and a couple of decent hotels, too. I say decent because price point versus like what you get. Like even where we're at right now, we're in a really nice hotel, and it's not unreasonable as far as price goes, so I'm very grateful for that, too. Hey, Michelle, thanks for asking. My mom's doing all right. She's still really sick. She's got cancer right now, and she's just kind of like, I think the COVID stuff, which even I've said COVID, so it's probably going to get me blocked or something. It's what YouTube likes to do. But she's just really been isolated because she's in a senior community. So really isolated since before it was even happening. So we went and saw her last weekend. Just kind of be like, hey, we did the whole social distance visit and stuff. But yeah, she's doing all right. She's doing all right. That's interesting, Patricia. Now, Patricia, forgive my ignorance with American geography. Where is Missouri? Because I know the term Springfield. Is that considered more towards the east from the central parts? I'm not sure. Janelle and I want to go to Chicago one day, and I'd love to see New York City as well. But yeah. Hey, Rod from Jersey. I was just talking about New York City and Jersey, man. That's so cool. Good to see you, Rod. Welcome to the channel. I have not heard of a J-pop group called Girlfriend. I have not. Bonsoir, OK? Je suis la poulet. J'adore la pamplemousse. That's all I know. Janelle speaks French, but I don't know. Thank you so much for the compliment. Merci beaucoup. I'm with you there, Michelle. Calgary has a really, really soft spot for me because Calgary was a town that we were desperately trying to break into. Without Mercy it was, and we just couldn't break into that town for like 4 years. It just they weren't digging what we were putting out for a solid 4 years. And I don't know where it changed or why it changed, but eventually did. And this promoters union called the Calgary Beer Corps discovered us, and then that was it. We had started getting some really great show opportunities, really built an audience there, and had a lot of fun. And I'm so grateful to that. And I love Calgary. Before this whole thing happened and we were getting ready to release the record, we were actually thinking about going to Calgary for our CD release. It was just so awesome. So yeah, Calgary is gorgeous as well, and it's a different kind of gorgeous, which is cool. It's a totally different kind of gorgeous. It's this urban meets desert meets mountainous meets. It's really neat, man. Really. So yeah. Rose, Michelle is right. Calgary is gorgeous. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Winnipeg is nice too. Michelle just knows all the Canadian cities. I love it. Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, that's for us metalheads, Rebecca. That's where Dimebag was killed. So that's like a sore spot for us. But I do want to come see Ohio. I do think that would be a great place to see. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Thanks, John. I will. She doesn't understand any of this. I was trying to explain it to her, and she just doesn't understand at all what this is about. This whole thing is very weird to my mother. We're actually reminiscing on my father. Yesterday was the 9-year anniversary of him dying, which I had no idea, to be perfectly honest, because I don't keep track of dates like that. But Facebook reminded me, if you can believe that. Facebook reminded me. So that was very uncomfortable. But it got Janelle and I talking on our trek out here. We were talking, I'm like, man, do you think, like, what would my father have thought of this? This whole thing. This is weird, because 9 years ago, YouTube live streaming, not a thing. Content creators was not a thing. Monetization on YouTube, still not really a thing. So this would have really blown my father away, I think. Let alone the Tesla that I bought, because that was my dream car for... And I even now, as I tell you guys this, I'm actually very much holding back how excited I am that I own a freaking Tesla. Oh my God, it's so sick. Rose, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your husband. That's not cool, man. Ugh. Susan, I have not been to Virginia. Where have I been in the States? Let's see. I go to Seattle often to visit my friends. Well, I did go often, I should say. I go to a place called Sumas often because it's right on the other side of the border, I should say. The border is Sumas. Where else have I been? I've been to, obviously, Florida and California, and I've been to Oregon, and I've been to Philadelphia, and I've been to Salt Lake City on a layover going to Philadelphia, and I've been to Las Vegas a few times because I have a friend that lives down there as well. That's it. But I have not been to Virginia. I would really like to go to Virginia. Actually, can you guys tell me, is Virginia, because I don't have anything in front of me here, how close is Virginia to Connecticut? Is it at all close? Because I have friends that want me to come see them in Connecticut. Oh, really, Michelle? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. The best vacation spot that I will never love? I can't tell if if you're being sarcastic, Davis. I mean, I want to go to Pennsylvania. I think it'd be great. Nice attempt at French. Dude, I don't know. I got Janelle for the French stuff, Zool. I'll speak Japanese all day, but like French, I don't know. Even now, Janelle mocks me incessantly because when we were first together, she thought I was just mocking French because I literally I cannot get it. It does not stick in my head. And I try, and she tries to teach me a word, and then when I say it, everything comes out with a Japanese accent. She just laughs at me. Near Oklahoma. So, Rod, is that still considered Midwest then? Missouri is in the middle. We are neither south nor north. We're not really a state to be proud of. Ouch. Either we just kind of lay low. Our best spot is Springfield in the middle of the states. Okay. See, Patricia, one of the cool things, Janelle and I watch a lot of movies, and a lot of things that they depict in the movies is like those small towns where like, there's only like 1,000 people in it or something like that, or maybe some kind of like whoosh of economic depression has hit the town and there's not really much there, and everybody knows everybody, stuff like that. And they always depicted in movies as being awful. I love towns like that. I want to live in a small town like that. City stuff like this is epic and great to me. But like the number of rude people I run into, I think it was Rose that was mentioning that, or was it Michelle? I'm just not into that. I'm into like helping the people across the street and like helping people carry groceries or paying for a coffee for someone who can't afford one and stuff like that. Like I'm into that. It's fun, just community-centered things. But I still would love to see Missouri. I think it'd be neat. That's where I was going with that small of a tirade there. But that's where I was going with it. Jasper is great. As I mentioned, Without Mercy playing Calgary, often we would have to drive through Jasper, especially if we were jetting to Edmonton to play first, because Edmonton's like northern town, right? And it's about 3.5 hours, give or take. 2 if you're late for the show and there's no police on the highway. It's about 3 hours from Calgary, and in between is a town called Red Deer. So as a band, what we would do is we would play either Calgary or Edmonton and try and get Red Deer the night after, and then the other town the night after that. So you get 3 shows really close together. It was good for gas mileage, all that stuff. It was great. So yeah, long story short, been to Jasper multiple times. I wouldn't recommend staying there. It is hella expensive because of the tourist thing. And then the opposing one is Banff. Also brutal. What about Jeff Castellucci? Ethan, like doing more reactions? I absolutely plan to very much. Very much. Georgia. Hey, Regina. What's up? Regina? Sorry. The Canadian in me. Regina's a city. Good evening from Georgia. Where are you at in Georgia? Where are you at in Georgia? That sounds great. I want to go, Rebecca. I really want to go. And I hear great things. The engineer that helped us with our record, the engineer goes to Nashville all the time. So he tells me a lot about the Nashville music scene, and I really want to go check that out because like I went through my 30s. I'm 38 now, but like for the beginning of my 30s and my late 20s and stuff, I was so competitive with doing everything I could to get Without Mercy off the ground and have people pay attention and get noticed and give us better chances at gigs and improve our careers. And now I'm like, I just want to be a music fan at heart because I am, and I want to go experience that. Are you able to tell me what song of Lucky Chops you did a reaction to now, DJ? Yes, Lena. I actually did the title track, Lucky Chops. That one I hope is going to come out for your birthday, but I did it as a Patreon exclusive, so maybe what I'll do is I'll make it exclusive but still send you the link as it's a birthday present. I am still traveling tomorrow, though, Lena, so I will not promise that it's going to get to you in time to actually be a birthday celebration. But, Lena, you are in the chat right now as LHun1901. Everybody, tomorrow is Lena's birthday. Wherever you are, if it is March 16th for you, it is currently Lena's birthday. and that is awesome. Lena is OG with us all, but Lena has been with us a long time and is a very dedicated, and dare I say it, Lena, loyal fan of the channel and a good friend to all of us in the community. So I do want to say happy birthday, Lena. I don't want to forget that it's your birthday. So please, happy birthday. Everyone, if it's March 16th for you, it is currently Lena's birthday. Happy birthday, Lena. Ohio. Utah. Zool, tell me about Utah, bro. Sorry, it keeps refreshing and I scroll up. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get caught up to the conversation here. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we are. Okay. Columbus is another one of those places one city runs into that is so big. That's cool. Zool, tell me about Utah. That was my statement I wanted to say when the screen refreshed and I lost the entire chat, like down to 600 things. It was crazy. Zool, tell me more about Utah. I want to hear more about this, man, because like I only know about like Salt Lake City, right? That's in Utah. I have not been south. No, I hope to be. 600 miles. Oh wow, yeah, quite a trip. Yeah, I thought so. When I was in Philly, Davis, we had to go to this college town area, and I just was so enthralled by it. I cannot remember for the life of me now. It was a very random, very erratic trip, but Philadelphia and its college towns around it was pretty beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay, and Richmond, Virginia, right? That's a town in Virginia, is Richmond, because that's where Lamb of God is from. That's how most of us know Virginia being on the map. Oh, well, thanks, Zool. I was so obsessed with it, and I didn't find it super difficult because I was so obsessed with it. It made, like, a crazy amount of my life. I was so upset. This is not a man cave, Sean. I'm in Vancouver celebrating a thing with Janelle. So, as is part of our life, even though I am out traveling and doing a celebration with Janelle, I took time off work, but did not take time from the live stream. We actually packed as much gear as we could handle to get the live stream done. Town without a traffic light. Rose, your husband sounds awesome. I love his style. I love it. Yeah, and I understand, Rebecca, that everybody's going through a thing, and that's probably why they're being rude. Or I don't know. I don't know. Like when I'm having a really rough day, I will tell the person in front of me that I'm having a really rough day. And I get not everybody does that. I'm probably oversharing at that point. But I mean just help somebody, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's crazy, Borg. That's crazy. You see, like what you're describing there, as I'm saying, as a Canadian, it's what we hear about in the movies, right? Like they shut down a steel mill or a plant or something, and it causes an entire town to need to leave because there's no work anymore. Things like similar to what was that a movie? October Sky? Is that the name of the movie? Where he builds rockets and stuff. But same thing, like the coal mine shuts down, but the coal mining company owns your house and leases it to you and stuff. So if you don't work at the coal mining place, you don't get a house no more. Lots of things like that. Yes, it is known as the Gateway to the West because the Missouri and Mississippi rivers cross in North. Oh, that's cool, Rod. Thanks for that. That's a cool bit of information there. I got it. I got it. Maryland is the Atlantic coast. Okay. It's by Delaware. Okay. That's cool, Ethan. Good for you. I like Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. He inspired me to be a guitar player. Sean, Iowa gave us Slipknot, dude, and Slipknot named their second album Iowa, which I still think is a fundamental greatest work by that band. Hey, Nani, happy birthday. Countrified? Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke. Am I saying that right? Roanoke. New Mexico Badlands. That's cool. I feel you, Zool. Metal concerts sure would be nice. Sure would be nice. Roanoke. I'm glad I'm saying it right at least. Roanoke. Oh, your grandson. Yeah, happy first birthday. Ethan, there's a magical button called the caps lock. You can, if you shut that off, it won't look like you're yelling, my friend. Just to go ahead and push the button. It's like usually it's like right there. Sometimes a light comes on when it's on. The Bands in Town app. It's pretty cool, John. What I like is as like a web designer friend, I helped a lot of my bigger time music friends because I am not big time, but I helped a lot of them build websites and stuff. And the Bands in Town app is pretty cool for integrating overall concerts and stuff. And even the big names are using it, like Arch Enemy is using it, Metallica is using it, Megadeth's using it. A lot of the big name bands are using that one as to integrate a platform and stuff. So I'm a big fan of it. I think it's pretty cool. It's all good, Ethan. It's all good, buddy. Hi, Kat. Good to see you. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you, too. Yeah, Bandsintown is really, really cool. I would imagine all of them now are just at zeroed, right? Like there's nothing going on. But but yeah. Rod, I am a big fan of Jason Becker. I'm going to go off here on a tangent for a quick sec. I found out about Jason Becker backwards, similar to how I found out about Yngwie, because I was listening to the guys that were modern in like my timeline of existence as a guitar player, and they were referencing these big time players, so I would look back on them. Jason Becker's work in Cacophony is gorgeous. Like that song Ninja, it's so good. Or even off of his Perpetual Burn album, and like 11 Blue Egyptians is so dope. Or honestly, like even Perpetual Burn itself is fantastic. And he inspired so many people. So that's something. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I am a fan of Jason Becker. No, Daniel, we get together every Monday, dude, and we just chat and we talk about things and get to know each other and hang and make a community, and it's just fun. Checking the Facebook chat for anybody joining us on that one right now. I did not see Davis. Is that true? I know I know. Okay, I won't get this completely right, guys. So forgive me for basically paraphrasing the information, but I know Jason Becker was really upset because his ALS medication or something with an alteration in the way that healthcare is given in the United States, something changed, and he wasn't gonna be able to survive it or something like that. So that was a big thing that helped. Yeah, a lot of us were like, we can't lose Jason Becker, man. But it was something to do with that. John, if you're around still, buddy, John Morgan, I'm not going to give up on this down thing, dude. I am not going to give up on that. I want to hear your opinion on Down, dude, because that is one of the quintessential greatest bands of that genre. And Rebecca, I am loving your sense of humor right now. Nani, did you and Janelle have some weird conversation? Because Janelle's making me check that PO box every single day, and then has a little bit of an evil snicker when she tells me to do it. I don't understand what's going on there. Yeah, John, check out the song "Stone the Crow." It might be a good, easy ride into it, dude. But killer band, buddy. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Davis as well. Davis actually booked a lesson with me, and I haven't seen him in here, but also shout out to, oh my goodness, why is the name escaping me right now? Oh my goodness. No. Anyway, shout out to all of you. Yeah, Ethan, we do them every Monday right now, and I've said for a while that I want to do a second stream. I'm just trying to figure out what day would be great. Herman is demoing some of Jason's personal guitars, which will go up for sale on Reverb in April. He's also donating all the money from his Twitch channel to Jason up until the guitar sale. That's really cool. I would buy a Jason Becker guitar in a heartbeat. I know those price points are going to be beyond me. I know it. Oh my God, the original PV numbers. Oh my God, really? Oh my God, really? That would be so insane to have that one. That's going to be a $20,000 guitar easy, though. Come on. Yeah, did you guys catch the random live stream? It's because my idea was I wanted to show you guys how I record and write. That was one of the things I wanted to get done. But the issue was the output settings weren't going through, so I just turned it on to see if I could figure it out, because there's no way to really test it without actually streaming through the software that I was using. So I thought I would try and test it, but it was not coming through. So that was fun. Good to see Jason Richardson getting a lot of recognition like that, hanging with the big boys. Oh my God. $100,000, you think, Rod? You think? Oh my God, that's so much money. US too, so that's basically like, 3 million Canadian. Best to just check it, Ethan. I do a lot of different ones. Would be cool, huh, Susan? It would be pretty cool. Sit up a little bit now. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, that offer still stands, buddy. If you need the help, just let me know, brother. I got you. I got you. This table I'm on is not exactly sturdy, so this is... Every little bit helps, Davis. That's one thing I've definitely learned. Man, it piles up. You guys are super cool in this. That's great, Aaron. Good for you, buddy. Keep the course, man. Yeah, way to go, Aaron. I'm looking a bit svelte. What is svelte? Looking a bit svelte. Svelte. Janelle and I use the same personal trainer right now. His name is Ryan out of V Fitness. You guys can check him out at ryanballfitness.com if you want. He does online stuff. Ryan's pretty dope. I like Ryan a lot. That's so crazy, Rod. Oh, well, thank you, Michelle. It's very kind. Yeah, props to you, Aaron. Keep up the fight, my friend. Rebecca's in here with just the one-liners. Oh, you're good old Rebecca. I love it. Just hilarious. I just realized too there's probably a good reflection. Yeah, right behind me so you guys can see the setup there too. Making friends. Oh. Always fun. So let's talk here about this. If we could do a second live stream, when should we do it? That's the thing that needs to happen. We need to find another time to do one. I think I did, Lena. I think I did use one of the links you sent me. It happened very, very quickly. Sorry. Twitch. Yes, I wanted to start a Twitch channel desperately. Thursdays? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Thursdays, Fridays. I mean, a Friday night live stream could be a lot of fun too. It could be a lot of fun. That is something to consider. Could I get a check in the room? How's the stream been? How's the audio? How's all of this stuff? Can you guys give me a rundown, please? That would be neat. Hey, Joy, good to see you. That's so crazy, isn't it, guys? Like the most simplistic setup has been the best ever. That's so crazy. That's so crazy to me. Weird. That's great, Rebecca. I'm glad to hear that. Sounds like you are a streamer yourself, so I'm glad to get your knowledge on this. Yeah, John, there is definitely a problem with our home Wi-Fi. We got suckered into suckered into an account that's just, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But it's one of those 2-year plan things that's up in August. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes coming soon. Pretty pumped about it. Pretty pumped about it. That's something, Rose. That's something to consider. It's a good idea, Rose. That's amazing, Davis. That's amazing. $10,000. Good. The sad part is I don't know if that's going to be near enough. Yeah, Davis, I think they will, dude. Bring guitars go like his, man. Whew, it should be good. I mean, the only thing to consider is that during this whole crappy time where a lot of the musicians that would want them aren't working, right? That's the it's so terrible. So terrible. 안녕하세요. That's the terrible thing. It's you'd like to think that they would get even more, but nuts. Nuts. Rebecca, I watched those lessons by Jeff. It was very interesting. He had some good points. Tried it myself, actually. Some pretty good points. Pretty damn good points. It's neat. I was going to ask, what do you guys think? Should I do more lesson videos or just keep with the reactions? I understand that the reactions are the fundamentals of the channel, but I wondered. Yeah, John, you have a solid point. You have a solid point, John. Ethan only wants reactions. Good for you, Ang. Good for you. Hopefully a good change, though. Yeah, Davis, I was thinking about it. Obviously, my forte is more guitar than it is voice. I was thinking about doing some of those dissections. I thought it'd be really neat, especially with the bandmade stuff, because the bandmade stuff on guitar is fairly simplistic, but it could lead to some really cool ideas and discussions and conversations on the solo aspect, right? We could dissect the solos, take a look at what they're doing, and it could be pretty neat. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Davis. You smart cookie, yo. You smart cookie. Nikolai, good to see you. Yes, I did do Changes on the Rise, I think. I think that's the one I did. John Zool said he was 26. Yeah, dissecting some solos could be fun, huh, Zool? That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. Michelle, I am trying. Avi, like the pentatonic stuff, just gets... It's decimated. It's so frustrating. Yes, I want to do every pentatonics video, but sadly I do them and they get uploaded and then YouTube says no and they get brought down right away. So that sucks. It does suck. It's unreal because then I see them on other channels and I just don't understand. But it is the game we play. It is the game we play. So yes, that's a thing to consider. I like this idea Davis had of some lesson stuff. I can do that for sure. Nikolai, I don't have a favorite song because every time I tried to answer that one, 10 or 12 came to mind. So I agree, Michelle. It's free advertising. Why do they care? Is there a small noise? Maybe it's this hitting. Does it sound like this? Here, let me rearrange this. Maybe it's just the mic scraping against the shirt. It could just be that because I sat forward. Let's try and reset here. Yeah, Patricia's kind of got the idea going there for sure. You're on the right track, I think. Maybe Daniel, but Nola is reference to New Orleans. Yeah, Rebecca, Harris Heller is. I do really like that guy. I would love to have a conversation with him one day. Rose makes a good point. Now, see, Rose, I tried that with one of my videos, and like I even actually have the video reversed, and then I adjusted the pitch slightly by a quarter of a semitone, whatever that works out to be, in my audio software, and it still got hit instantly. Then the other thing, Syntac, that, thank you for reminding me. I planned to do that. I just didn't know if it was so out of date at this point or not. Like, is it? I don't know. I don't know. I would love to do it. That is a fantastic song to break down. Same with anything Jason Richardson does. I would love to break that down. But Rose, the other problem I run into is like some of the number one comments is people don't like it when you stop too much, right? I like to stop because I don't want to talk over stuff, but just a quick shout out to anybody joining us in from the Facebook page. My portable setup does not allow me to see what's going on in the comment thread on the Facebook page, but if you're here, I still say welcome and thank you so much for being into it. Yeah, you're right, Rob. Both of those are fantastic songs. And how can you choose? How can you possibly choose? It's so crazy. We would, Syntac, we would. Our singer had to go home to Denmark to visit family right now because he's got a bit of a crisis going there. But maybe when he's back. Me too, Rose. Me too. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. That was the goal. I didn't just want to stop and be like, cool, and then keep going, right? Otherwise, why are you stopping? I mean, the title says music teacher reacts. Shouldn't I be teaching music when I'm reacting? Isn't that kind of the premise of the thing? John, did you? Can't wait to read it, buddy. It's probably going to that phone right there that's streaming this. Well, just before we wind down here, anybody that's in the chat, I would like to hear, how did you discover this channel? Tell me that in the chat right now, please. Please tell me in the chat. I'm curious to hear how you guys all discovered this. Daniel, that's the funniest thing you've said. It's so accurate. Oh, John, I know you're setting me up for something because you send me funny emails, dude, and I loved it. Oh, yeah, Kat, you discovered from Pentatonix reaction. Oh, cool, Dale. Which one was it? Was it the Oogie Boogie song? The one that I clearly say in the video, I don't want to do this because I love the movie so much. Oh, my Baby Metal reaction. Pentatonix, yep. Yeah, it's so cool, Dale, because like I didn't want to do it, and I was like, no. I think that's the first time I ever heard voice play as well. That's right, Rose. The Kung Fu reacts, or the Kung Fu sign. Well, thank you, Nikolai. Hey, Phillips, good to see you, brother. Well, that's cool, Patricia. Did you end up learning something? That would be my question. Oh, that's cool, Aaron. I didn't know you two put me at the top. That's neat. Thank you, Syntac. That's cool. I'm glad you liked it. That's true, Dale. Dale, you mean like the like that and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, especially the Slaughter to Prevail reaction, because that's the music I listen to all the time that I love, right? And that was awesome. I have not Zool. Yeah, Nani, I'm not going to pack the sign around, okay? Oh, like mine was suggested Borg? Suggested with Tank? Oh, cool, Cat. Ethan, I did do one, but it's on the Patreon channel because YouTube took it down. I don't know about that, Patricia, but like we like to make it fun here, so feel free. Yeah, Dale, I tried to withhold my disappointment at the classics that they left out. Maybe I have a thing for people in New York named John. I did see them live, Syntac. I did. Changed my life. I often talk about how that clicked me into the Matrix. Utterly changed my life. I haven't, Rod. Can you email me that? reactions@thetemple.ca, and I'll react to that one. That sounds exciting. Yeah, the bandmate journey is pretty fun, Sunzi. We're happy you found us too, Lena. Minecraft guy, everybody sounds like a dying cow when they start singing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everybody sounds like a dying cow. Only the tough people will admit it, too. That's the thing. I put a spell on you. Good song. Thanks, Dave. The most important thing I think you said there is the love of music I have is what I'm trying to cut across. Because anybody could just have a script here, really. Oh, man, bro. Okay. Okay, Zool. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. Thanks, KB. I'm glad. Ethan, look up Temple Music Academy. That's the Patreon page. See, Eric. Thanks for using the tagline, buddy. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Magic Finger does the work. Literally came up with it in the moment. Literally in the moment. Hey, Ryan. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Rebecca, it just came out of nowhere. I don't even remember why I said it. I don't remember when I said it. I feel like it was once we started doing them at home, I think. Because we got shut down at the studio for the obvious reasons, and then we started doing them at home. I feel like that's the reason. Yes, we do. Yeah, Ryan, I'm a little miffed about the Eddie Van Halen thing, but... Night, Ethan. I'm pretty miffed about the Eddie Van Halen thing. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. John, the Grammys gave like 15 seconds to Eddie Van Halen, if that. Like it was just like a snub. Like no, like the arguably one of the most influential. Let me clear the record straight here. Let me clear the record here. I Van Halen. Sorry, something happened there. That was weird. Eddie Van Halen was not someone that inspired me personally, but who did inspire me was all the people that were inspired by Eddie Van Halen. So by like reverse osmosis or whatever, if you like research the genesis of the people I grew up listening to, you can't discount Eddie Van Halen. Yeah. And then Zool was like, Iron Maiden's not even in the Hall of Fame. What the hell is going on? Like, oh my God. Like, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But I guess that's cool. We can just watch Dua Lipa shake her ass or whatever for 20 minutes. I guess that's what music's all about anyway, right? Wow, I just got real there. Yeah, do you guys remember like a decade ago when Eminem started just decimating the Grammys, saying that they were a waste of time and stuff? I really believe him now. Feel like he was just like telepathic. Yeah, John, I get that too. Like, I get a lot of people think he's overrated and stuff, but like literally the first one to do tapping in hard rock like that. Like he pioneered a technique, and we're just like ignoring him. Yeah. Are you flipping kidding me, John? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll type the email in here, my friend. How do you get a Canadian pissed? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Yeah, there's been some crap. I tell you, there's been some crap. But hey. Michelle's right. You could also diss hockey. That would be a thing. It's fair, Davis. It's very, very fair. Yeah, Nani, that's probably my most annoying artist, I'd say. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. on that note, probably a good place to call it, friends. Thank you so much for joining me yet again on yet another Monday live stream. It sounds like we might start doing some stuff on Fridays. I'm gonna ponder that and see what I can do. So just keep an eye out for that and see what happens. Make sure to keep an eye out, and life is good. Wherever you guys are and whatever you're doing, hope you're kicking ass and taking names, guys. As we always say, watch it go. I'll see you guys soon.